Sometimes when I go into a game of Apex Legends, I get recognized, but a lot of the time, it kind of goes like this.
Yo, by the way, thanks for taking my golden suppressor.
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
Take your what, sorry?
Yeah, the golden thing that got out of the disco ball.
It belonged to you?
Yeah, because I shot it.
Also, if you shoot it, it's yours. Yeah, okay, you can have it. At the start of the game, you just pick up what you pick up, but if you think it's yours, you can have it.
Yo, wait a minute, you sound familiar. You're the guy that do YouTube videos, right? Yeah, you're the one that does the story. No, take it.
Why?
Take it. I just want a confirmation.
Well, who do you think I am?
Oh man, what's the name? I forgot the name. Oh. I forgot the name.
Now you're starting to hurt my feelings. By the way, we ended up playing together for the rest of the night.
Yo, you want to see something funny?
Barrel stabilizer here.
And who knows, we might see more of my friend from Lebanon in the future if he ever ends up remembering who I am. But today, I have a different game to share with you. When recognized, I usually don't get such a strong reaction from those who really know my videos, which is kind of what I've come to expect. People might say, oh great, I get the professional loser on my squad, bye-bye RP, or oh look, it's that funny guy on YouTube who's terrible at this game. So I have to say, when you see what happened in what I'm going to show you now, you will understand if it took me back by complete surprise, because once my teammate got confirmation that it was me, it completely broke him. But before I talk about that, I need to share something personal with you first. Making videos about Apex Legends has always been it's just been such an amazing experience for me, particularly this year when I solidified my content as a storytelling video series kind of thing. You know, with countless adventures narrated and ending in countless losses. But most importantly, having these wholesome themes to them so that maybe people watching it, they see that the enjoyment element of gaming isn't about just dropping 20 limbs in a match before it is somehow deemed fun, although that would be kind of nice. However, life isn't always as fun as the games and content I've been putting out on the channel, and while I'm not going to sit and bore you with the details of some sob story, what I will say though is, like anyone else, I've got doubts and fears and problems, and on the day I ran into this guy, I nearly burst on the inside because I was not having a good day. And content creators can often feel completely disconnected from what it is they're sending out. So, Craig, if you're watching, meeting you truly was one of my highlights of this year. Thank you. So going into the lobby, I saw this. Yeah, and sometimes I will fess up to it actually being me, but most of the time I like to pretend that my teammate has got it totally wrong. And now that I've told you that, you all know my strategy. Okay, well, maybe it's time for a name change.
Nothing phases me.
Follow me. I'm the jump master.
YQI Somba 8.
Now, many of you know the reason I've got a weird origin name is because, well, I tried so many that I thought would be fine when making my EA account. Merlin, Gandalf, Legolas, but most importantly, Ding Dong, and apparently they were all taken. So I made a fist and hammer smashed it down on the keyboard, both fists actually, and the advantage of not caring about your name is that as my channel has grown a bit, you really have to know my content to recognize it. But the name is so utterly garbage that I'm also usually able to dissuade a lot of people from thinking it's actually me. I mean, in quick play it's not so bad, but when I'm actually trying to rank up, chit chat is not on the top of my agenda. Anyway, other enemies were after the loot on the train.
I've got some hits on there.
Fighting. Reloading.
Round one. Beginning.
Say what? We're all in.
Getting shot at. Reloading.
Pop that close.
Reloading. I downed one. Killed one. That's one step closer.
I've been down. Enemy over there.
Copy that.
Reloading.
Enemy down.
Gone gold.
Reloading.
Reloading. Last member's down. One squad closer to winning.
Ragtag, can you just say that's you?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. My name's EQ7 Soma BF8.
No, Ragtag, I honestly, it's, we're gonna cry.
What?
I love your videos so much.
Thanks, man. I'm trying to make another one right now, so behave yourself.
Oh, I can't believe it's actually you.
Pass me that sugar. Just a
I'm
script.
actually crying. It's, oh my, I was watching your videos, I just talking to you. Oh, it's actually you.
Let's get a win. Let's make it a memorable experience.
There's a new kill leader. 조심해.
Oh, I love your videos so much. You don't understand.
Don't think I do.
Took out a cargo box.
Oh,
Helmet here. Level 2.
My first reaction here was utter shock. I can't even remember the last time someone gushed about my videos in voice chat. This was incredibly humbling to think that a viewer would hold my garbage content in any regard whatsoever. But my second reaction was to straight up mess with them.
alright, Ragtag, this is your fault that my shirt is covered in tears now.
Right, what weapons are you running right now?
Took out a cargo box.
An L-Star and an Eva 8.
If you love me, you'll drop that Eva 8 right now. Take it. Take it, dude. Take it. I don't need it. I've got 2 weapons.
Air's down here.
Recharging my
You don't
shields.
understand, I watch your videos all the time. It's like one to
I don't know what to say.
In progress.
I knew that you were on service, so I was like, I hope one day I can play against Ragtag and I'm playing with you.
Have you played against me yet?
Not sure. Hopefully.
Dibs.
Hopefully you've played against me. What do you mean? You're trying to beat me up now? Jeez, I didn't come on this game to get bullied. Oh my god.
So, how's the flat going then with the diamond?
Oh, it's going. I think tonight is my night. I'll hit diamond. Like literally in the next hour or 2. It's happening.
Oh,
Fire here.
bit
Care package
ambitious.
coming in. I think someone's targeting me. Need to recharge my shields.
조심해. Grenade.
I'll put my drone out now.
Oh, that one's dead.
Spotted. Taking fire.
Hey, get out the drone, get out the
I'm
drone.
good to go.
Recharging my shields.
Recharging my shields.
Void running. Bring down.
Contact.
Uh-oh.
Contact. Bravo.
No! Not like this! No! No! Nice to meet you, man.
See you in the next video, I guess then.
On my marker.
Bye.
It couldn't end like this. I had to get my new friend back in for another game.
I was so waiting for that invite. I was like, oh, I wish you could invite me.
Oh, really? You were expecting an invite? Is that what it was? My
I wasn't
god.
expecting it.
I see, that's how it is. You just expect an invite now. Right?
How come you switched mains again? You just made Lifeline? Pretty sure.
I made everybody, mate. I just never use their abilities.
This is your champion.
All crypto's most underused version, so.
Perfect. Now no one has any expectation of me doing anything.
I say we land here.
And like the prophecy foretold, I did pretty much nothing, got myself destroyed, and of course blamed it on Craig. However, the game after that, we ran into a spot of bother after the first ring closed, leaving my #1 fan and new friend alone to save our ranked points. Our rando teammate, though, wasn't exactly happy about it, and well, you could say there was a little bit of salt being spat in our direction. Why would you not save on plat? What are you talking about? However, I decided that whilst a win was probably beyond our reach, the least I could do was keep it interesting for Craig and give him a live version of the videos that he knows to keep him busy. 9 squads left. East of Harvester, Craig's Cave. Was
Oh. You actually pronounced it right. You're the first guy to pronounce my username right. Everyone pronounced it Craig's Cave.
But there's an eye in it.
Imagine
As Craig's Cave contemplated his next move, there were shots in the north. He sat there, bleeding out his arsehole. Not a syringe to his name.
You're in their sights.
Craig's Cave himself as the Havoc shots came in, fast and furious. He phased through the void, hoping to never return to this realm.
Come on, I need to make this, I need to make this.
He wondered if that enemy would take the portal. But a bigger concern was the ring.
How's Jelly doing? Is Jelly your daughter? Because like I always think it's like one of your mates or something.
Hang on a sec, your mic just went really quiet there. Did you just ask if Jelly is my daughter?
Yeah, I've got no idea.
No. I do have 2 daughters, but she is not one of them. No daughter of mine would speak to me like that.
Jelly is quite cheeky.
To say the least. If you hide, then TP Gaines will be disappointed with you.
Oh yeah, gotta impress TP Games.
He wants blood and violence! Shh, if you face the rock, then they won't see you. It's like the ostrich technique.
Oh.
Like an obedient acolyte, Craig faced the wall as commanded for much longer than I actually anticipated. In fact, I feared that if I didn't say something soon, he would try to become one with the rock. You know about the wall thing, the facing the rock, I was only joking, you know.
I mean, it does work in real life, to be honest. A little bit.
That's like holding your finger up and going, you can't see me.
I mean, in cadets goes to go to like your face like glitters. So.
And your arse doesn't.
Oh, it will. Oh no, please, someone die.
And there we have it. I'm getting close to Plat 3. Thanks to Craig for holding on to my points for dear life. And I just like to say, guys, try and spread that positivity in Apex, because that old phrase of be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a war that you know nothing about. I learned today that, yeah, it's so important, and the power of positivity is just an unstoppable force, especially when you meet strangers. Alright, take it easy. There will be a video tomorrow instead of 2 days after, so just basically keep an eye on the channel, alright? Catch you later.